Hey YouTube, it's James Koorey back here with some of my how-tos. We've done a lot of how-tos in the past and we're going to keep doing more. If you can see here, we are in an old house, probably at least 100 years old. A lot of issues, a lot of things that we have to fix, straighten out before we can get this house ready to rent. If anybody knows what that is right there, that's one of our nemesis, right? Plaster and Lath. So today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to match up new drywall to plaster and lath. And you guys know that a lot of times the lath is about 1/4 inch thick, and plaster that can vary. So I'm going to show you guys a little trick that I'm doing with my drywall guys to get everything to line up and not have to tear everything out, because a lot of times, like you can see here, this plaster and lath is in pretty good shape. So why tear it out if we don't have to? So I'm gonna get you guys right into it. All right guys, so in this video here, or right here in this shot, I'm showing you how we actually drew a line on the wall. Like to try to split a stud and cut a straight line to get through the plaster and lath. That's gonna be your first part. Next, we need to determine the depth on what the old, the old 2x4s are and the existing plaster and lath new depth is going to be. So how do we do that? All right, so I would recommend getting some shims. And what we did here is, if you can see here, I got a bunch of 3/8 shims. I'll get a little close up on that. 3/8 shims, and then also have a sheet of 1/4 inch plywood that we bought. This one I actually was able to get Home Depot to cut, and they didn't want to do it for a while. I'm like, we'll just cut it every 2 inches. And it took them a while. I had 2 sheets to be done because I know there's a lot of matching up that we have to do here. And they actually didn't cut the 1/4 inch one. I left, went and shopped, was hoping I'd come back to all these 2 inch pieces, and they only did the 3/8. But we have a table saw here, so we can cut that really quickly. So I would suggest 1/4 inch and 3/8, so you can kind of build out your wall and get to the right level, so you can put your 1/2 inch or 5/8 up drywall. So here I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Okay, so we have a good example here of a spot that we are going to match up with drywall. Here's a piece. Oh no! Here's a piece of 1/2 inch drywall. You can see the gap difference there. That's not something that we would want to mud just like that. So what I'll do is use these 3/8 furring strips with one hand. Try to show you how this is done. And 3/8 little cut off 2.5 inch strip. We would screw that down first, and now show you a little better piece here. Now we're at a level surface. Now we can tape and mud that, and blend it into the old existing wall. So this is our little trick, and that's why we have 1/4 inch and 3/8 thickness, so that we can put those furring strips back there, different thicknesses. And a lot of times the thickness on that plaster is not always the same, so you're gonna have to work with that a little bit as well. So for us, we're saving a lot of these old walls. We demoed a wall that was there. We demoed a lot over here. So we're gonna have to do a lot of new to old. And that's gonna be our trick on how to get to that level. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully that helped. Hopefully if you're doing an old house like we're doing, getting that drywall flushness is a crucial part of bringing a house back to a restoration point. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please go check out my other videos. Do it! We got other fun videos that we're teaching you how to do stuff, and
make your dreams come true. Just
subscribe, because I'm gonna make some of these every time I get a good idea that I want to share with you guys. So I want to make sure you guys be able to catch them, and then comment below if you say, hey, this does not work, or this worked great. Let me know. I appreciate it.
Just do it!
Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.
Do it!